He is one of the hardest hitting men in Africa. A born fighter, a natural athlete. He is the EFC Africa lightweight champion. He is Leon Mynhardt.
Nice little breakfast by Mynhardt. That one caught the book. Oh my goodness! Leon Mynhardt! What a huge win for the Iron Lions.
Leon is happiest when he's fighting. He loves it. And we've watched him grow and develop into a complete mixed martial artist and the champion that he is today.
Leon Mynhardt is a guy that's evolved right in front of our eyes. He's now done the hard yards. He's on top of the lightweight pile, and it's going to take a hell of a lot to get that belt away from him.
But further up north, a storm is brewing as an undefeated challenger prepares for the fight of his life.
Incredible hand speed, incredible strength. Jacoby marking out cold.
Frederick came out of nowhere and he has taken the lightweight division by storm. He has not lost one fight in his entire mixed martial arts career.
Since making his EFC Africa debut, Frederick Naumann is back 2 submission of the night victories as well as a knockout of the night, and he's been a name that a lot of people have been bringing up in conversation.
Frederick Naumann is preparing to make history. The EFC Africa lightweight champion, Leon Mynhardt, puts it all on the line against the undefeated challenger, Frederick Naumann. A bantamweight champion will be crowned when Zulu Weyer takes on his former teammate and pro boxer, Zulu Weyer. Plus, the MMA legend, Hawkey, goes head-to-head with striking sensation, Hawkey and Du Plessis. This is the EFC Africa 27 Countdown. Proudly brought to you by BetExchange.com. At EFC Africa 25, Leon Mynhardt went up against then lightweight champion Don Madge.
And it's the main event of EFC Africa 25. It's the champion, Don Madge, puts his title on the line tonight up against the dangerous striker, Leon Mynhardt.
Going into that fight, Leon came in as a massive underdog, and a lot of people thought his ground game would be exposed. He actually showed up on the night, he stuffed a lot of the takedowns, he matched Don yard for yard on the floor, and he got that title by the narrowest of margins.
After every round, I went to the corner and I said to Leon, this is yours, this is yours.
I dink hy het my ground so 'n bietjie underestimate. Ek het baie hard gewerk oor die laaste paar jare.
1, 2, 3 and 5 was definitely Leon's. And to take his belt in Cape Town was proper.
But while the new lightweight champion celebrated, his next challenger was not impressed.
Die fight met Don Madge is volgens mij Don Madge het gewen.
I honestly thought I had the fight won. I have no idea how they gave 4 rounds to him. Yeah, I'm a bit upset about the decision, you know.
Don Madge het hom heeltyd aangeval. Paar takedowns gehad, het baie punte vat. Don Madge het rug gehad, amper om submit. Ek sou dit 3-2 gegee het vir definitief vir Don Madge. My opinie.
Regardless of the outcome, Naumann feels he is superior to both athletes. Undefeated in the hexagon, he has improved with every fight, including a knockout of the night performance against a former welterweight champion.
Dropped him. Naumann predicted a second round knockout, and he got it.
Frederick does not lack confidence and he backs himself. He's always predicted how he's going to finish a fight, and so far he's been spot on.
Ek het gesê ek gaan hom uitslaan en ja, toe weet ek nou hoe wat ek gesê het, toe ek ingeklim, net aangehou staan tot hy lê.
Jacoby's face already taking a pounding. Naumann continues to be aggressive from the onset. Naumann again with a big body kick and nice landing shot. Oh, dropped Jacoby! Dropped him!
Na 6 maande was dit die eerste keer wat daai kombinasie so vlot geloop het soos daai aand. So dit is lekker as 'n kombinasie op daai aand uitkom en werk.
There's your knockout of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Naumann now proving he is ready for the best in this division.
With no disrespect to Frederick, but who has he fought? This is a massive, massive step up. And he's going to have to prove that he belongs where he thinks he belongs. I think that Leon's in a different league.
A lot of people might agree with Mynhardt's take on Frederik Naumann, but the facts are he's undefeated in EFC Africa and he beat every single one of his opponents convincingly, including a knockout over a former welterweight champion.
Hy word onderskat deur Leon, hy word onderskat deur almal. So ek dink jy het nog naaste by Fred se skillset gesien nie.
Dis die regte tyd nou. Ek kan voel ek's reg vir hom en jy sal die aan van die fight sien. Hy sal ook nou tyd weet.
I don't think he should have the balls by saying that he's going to knock Leon out. I mean, I don't even think a proper veteran should talk like that. Imagine it doesn't happen. He's going to look like an ass.
He didn't fight the best. He mustn't talk too much and say things like that. He must prove it to the 27th of Feb.
Is iemand arrogant as hy selfvertroue in homself het? Of is hy net trots op wat hy bereik? Dis die vraag wat jy jouself moet vra.
Mense kan maar noem wat mens dit wil noem. Ek sê Fred is baie confident. En as mens sien wat doen hy en hoe hy werk, glo ek hy verdien daai confidence.
Kan net hoor van sy comments en van die EFC interview dat hy is confident. So ek neem aan hy train hard en dit is wat ek wil hê, 'n harde fight.
Nie arrogant nie, ek's nie windgat nie. Ek glo eerlikwaar ek kan hom wen.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed EFC Africa lightweight champion, Leon, the Iron Lion, Mynhardt.
EFC kan maar enige ou vir my gee, ek sal enige dag fight. Dis wat ek lief is vir om te doen.
And now introducing his opponent, he's fighting out of the red corner, Frederik the Ninja Naumann.
Ek gaan hom klaarmaak binne 2 rondes. Vuiste knie gaan vlieg. Dit gaan wild wees. Ja.
The continent's 2 best lightweights will collide as the defending lightweight champion Leon Mynhardt puts it all on the line against the undefeated Frederik Naumann.
I know exactly what to do and how to prepare Leon.
Soos altyd, aggressive, spectacular. Ek kyk om 'n show op te sit. Ek sal seker maak die crowd het 'n fight om te check.
Nice lift by Leon that time. Oh my goodness! Leon Mynhardt submits and it's superb. Unbelievable!
If you have to be super critical about Leon Mynhardt, you could say that he's a slow starter. And we've seen with Frederik Naumann, he goes in for the kill and for the finish from the first second the fight starts. That might be where he will have an edge.
Ek wil hom voor hy weet, voor hy in sy ritme is, moet dit verby wees.
Sal definitief met sy eie game moet kom van die word go af, want soos julle al weet, Fred trek weg met die spoed van witlig en hy hou net nie op nie.
Sets up the triangle. This is looks to be tight. Oh, count. Oh my goodness, for Naumann. Starts with 10 seconds remaining to Kobe's foot.
Daar's nie iets spesifieks wat hy gaan bring nie. Kyk, hy's orthodox fighter. Ek sal nie hom underestimate nie.
Hy's 'n beter K1 fighter as ek. Hierdie is nie K1 nie. Hierdie is MMA.
When you talk like that, you either very confident or very scared. And if you don't bet against yourself, you are very scared.
Mense dink definitief dat Fred is die underdog, maar hulle gaan verseker hulle mind change.
There is no doubt that this fight has got all the potential to be really exciting from the very first minute. Both these guys hit incredibly hard. They've got great technical prowess when it comes to the kicking game. I really would be surprised if this goes to a decision.
Reigning champion Leon Mynhardt prepares for his first title defense against the always confident and undefeated Frederik Naumann. It's the lightweight championship, Leon Mynhardt versus Frederik Naumann.
This is the most exciting fight that we could put on in this division. And come 27 Feb, you're going to see why. These two are going to light up that arena.
Ek's vasberade dat ek hierdie title sal defend. Dit gaan 'n trein gaan my moet stop.
Die stadium, ek glo nie is iemand op ons kontinent mee kan wen nie.
Frederik Naumann must just train and stop talking too much.
Almal wat al Fred sien fight het en wat saam Fred oefen en wat weet hoe Fred is, kan maar hulle geld enige tyd op Fred sit.
Dink hy is bietjie overconfident en vir my maak dit nie regtig saak wat iemand sê nie. Dit word geproef in die cage.
Ek gaan stand-up begin. As ek nie kan stand-up finish nie, gaan ek die grond toe vat en submit. Binne 2 rondes. Dis wat ek gaan doen.
I've been working towards it very hard, long time, and I've been dreaming about it. Now it's here. It is time for me to go and get it. I won't let anyone to come take it away from me.
I'm going to be better than any bantamweight that put me in there. I'm there to show the guys that I'm the best bantamweight in Africa. I don't just plan taking this title, I plan on staying on top for a very long time.
Charlie decided to stand with me. He will expect what's going to come. He knows the flying knee is coming. He knows the kick to the face is coming.
I've been training like a champion. I've been eating like a champion. I've been living like a champion. So in my own heart, I'm already the champion. So now I just need to get this fight done and get that belt around my waist.
At EFC Africa 24, Nkazimulu Zulu locked horns with the highly rated Craig Nino.
Surprise, he was quite a strong guy.
Stands him up. This will suit Zulu. Big. Nino was rocked from that big time. Zulu closes in here.
Looking to finish. Caught Nino right on his nose.
Wow.
But he got a serious injury because that was a very, very hard kick to his nose.
We've all seen how good Zulu Boy is inside the EFC Africa hexagon. He really has a great stand-up game. But if there's one thing that stands out, it was that kick that he delivered to Craig Nino's face. That picture actually circulated and made headlines worldwide. He is a vicious striker.
Caught Nino right on his nose with that kick.
Nino in trouble.
Nino's nose is shattered from that kick, it seems.
The fight with Nino was his biggest test, and wow, did he pass that with flying colours.
Pound for pound, Zulu on the African continent is the most talented fighter I've ever seen. And Charlie, to be honest with you, stand with him, boy, you're going to get hurt. It's a given.
Head kick!
Oh my goodness me!
Out of nowhere, Zulu Boy fires a head kick. Zulu Boy!
But it's not just his dangerous stand-up that opponents are wary of. Zulu possesses a dangerous ground game, and at EFC Africa 22, he submitted Cedric Doyle, a BJJ specialist.
Desperately trying to... Zulu Boy gets the win! But there was no way he could hold on. That was tight and absolutely nowhere to go.
Improving with every fight, Dirk, is Zulu Boy.
He's like triangles for quite a while, but we've been working on a different setup.
His ground game has gone from, I would say, a white belt level or close to a purple belt level within the last year and a half.
Literally a week and a half ago, he learned that specific setup. And yeah, just to be able to use it under that pressure just shows you what kind of a fighter he is.
Just the way he can apply and the way that he learns and the way that he thinks about it, and yeah, it's just one of a kind.
Charlie Silky Smooth Weyer!
Everybody knows how good Zulu's striking is, but the fans have not yet seen Charlie's stand-up, and he is an incredible boxer.
Weyer was a professional boxer, and he's used that base, transitioned into mixed martial arts, and now he really is a great all-round athlete.
Growing up in Brixton, Johannesburg, Charlie found a love for boxing from an early age.
I had my first fight at the age of 9, won several provincial colours, won my national colours in boxing. Turned professional at the age of 23 with Colin Nathan. Undefeated as a pro boxer when I started MMA.
Things have not always been easy for Charlie, and he has had to make numerous sacrifices in his life.
We have given up a lot. In the beginning of our relationship, we moved around a lot because we couldn't afford it.
Things are hard at the moment, you know, financially. I have to support a family on my own, supporting a wife and 2 kids.
Charlie just told me that one day he's going to fight in the EFC and he'll do anything to fight in the EFC. And 4 years later, we have our own 3-bedroom place. We've got everything of our own.
My family is my driving force. My 2 kids, my wife. That's why I fight, you know, it's to look after them and try and give them a better life.
Charlie is putting everything into this title fight. He is fighting to provide for his family, and you do not get more motivation than that.
On the 25th of November 2013, 2 teammates signed up to fight each other for the inaugural bantamweight title.
When they came in to sign their fight, they came in as a team, and they were going to train together all the way up to their title fight.
Both decided that being for a title match, they would rather have the chance than not.
Fighting a teammate to me is not like a first thing. Like, I've done it before, it's cool, and now there's no hard feelings.
For me, it's a title fight, whether it's my teammate, whether it's not my teammate. It's just a fight, it's a professional sport.
And that's when we decided, okay, well, how are we going to do this? Are we going to keep camp? We spoke to them, they were both keen to keep camp. And then, yeah, we kind of worked around it like that.
Two guys training out of the same gym to fight each other, that's a lot of pressure. And the closer we got to fight night, the cracks started to show, and eventually they split camp.
To be quite frank, I wasn't really up for it. I actually didn't want it to happen.
It has caused a bit of a split between them.
I love Walter. I mean, they're fantastic people, Walter and Vickers. Love and respect them for who they are. It's Charlie's choice to separate himself.
Teammate versus teammate. At the end of the day, Nkazimulo has an objective to achieve, and nothing's going to stop him from achieving that objective.
Zulu's been a tapper longer than what I was. I think it's more of his home than it was mine.
I am faster than Charlie. On the ground, I think I'm better than him.
He's incredibly confident. He's incredibly gifted as an athlete. Probably the best pure striker I've ever seen.
People might think that Zulu is a small bantamweight, and he is. But we've seen him in the past with other bigger bantamweights inside the hexagon, and he's never struggled.
Zulu Boy has got some of the top jiu-jitsu practitioners in the country rolling with him, and that rubs off. Train with the best, you're going to become the best, and Zulu Boy's got that.
Charlie Weyer fought in the very first bantamweight bout in EFC Africa, getting a hard-fought win over much-hyped Donovan Wilkin. Since that win, Weyer has grown in stature and confidence.
I think I can knock anyone out. I've knocked out some very big guys. I just don't think Zulu's had a guy that can stand. So this is going to be a different fight for him altogether.
Charlie Weyer, who's just a complete all-round monster. He's a complete MMA fighter. He's adaptable to any kind of situation. His mind's open, his heart's open, he's willing to learn.
Zulu Boy's going to have to pull something out the bag there to stop Charlie. It's going to be crazy. He misses his time. He knows it.
If Charlie comes and wants to plays into Zulu's game plan, unfortunately, it will be the end of the night for him.
I want to be a champion. I will beat Charlie.
The reason why I actually get up in the morning, put in all the hard hours, is because of my two little kids and my wife at home. You know, that's a family I've got to support, and I think that's more motivation than anything else can ever give a person.
The training is done, the talking's done. Now we are going to see who is the best as Africa crowns its first bantamweight champion.
For the first time in EFC Africa history, a bantamweight champion will be crowned. Two former teammates collide as the dangerous striker takes on the boxing pro. It's Nkazimulo Zulu versus Charlie Weyer. One is a legend of African MMA.
Donovan Bam Bams Hawkey!
The most experienced athlete ever to walk into the hexagon.
Another knee. Oh, this could be the end. Hawkey just unloading. That's it. Donovan Hawkey wins.
The other is a future MMA megastar.
Drickus still knocks Du Plessis!
A multiple kickboxing champion.
Drickus has got his back. That's it. Got the Drickus trying to lock in. Gets the rear naked choke. How good is this guy? What a talent, dude.
Hawkey vs Du Plessis has Fight of the Night written all over it. Plus, this fight has massive implications for the middleweight division.
Donovan Hawkey has had a bit of a rough road in EFC Africa. His biggest issue was he's never really had a proper training camp with a real coach around him. Now that he's with Clint Walters and he's getting banged around in training every day, he's being put through a lot of drills, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind we are going to see the old Bam Bams Hawkey back in the cage.
Yeah, everything's changed. In the past, basically all my fights at EFC, I was self-trained. And now I've got a brilliant coach, and yeah, everything comes together.
Donovan Hawkey is the most experienced athlete on the EFC roster, boasting more than 30 professional MMA fights.
We've said so many times in the past, when Donovan Hawkey is on, can beat absolutely anyone.
And at EFC 24, Hawkey dismantled Nigeria's Raymond Ahana in a brutal display of power and precision.
Hawkey against Ahana puts combinations together incredibly. Ahana is in trouble. Hawkey with the flying knee. Ahana's in trouble here. And starts striking, just wailing away with that right hand. How is Ahana standing? Unreal. Are you kidding me? Look at the amount of damage he's taking. Ahana's down. To the ground. That's it. Donovan Hawkey wins.
I need the win to actually move up in the rankings and get that one step closer to the belt. I'm not going out there to look for a knockout. But if it presents itself, I'm definitely going to take it.
Donovan has done everything in mixed martial arts except for winning an EFC Africa title, and a victory here will take him one step closer to that.
Donovan Bam Bams Hawkey!
2 years ago, Dricus Du Plessis was watching EFC Africa at home. Now he's competing in the organization, and he is pegged as one of the big future stars of mixed martial arts in Africa. He is super talented, he's got all the skill in the world, and there's no doubt it's going to be a very tough challenge for Hawkey.
At only 20 years of age, Dricus Du Plessis is seen by many as a future champion.
Dricus Du Plessis flying high, Dirk, and one to watch in this division. He is just one of the most special guys to watch fight. Stand up is not to be messed with.
This kid had over 30 K1 fights before he was 20 years old. That's more fights than most guys get in their entire career.
Having won numerous kickboxing titles and still undefeated in the hexagon, Du Plessis won Fight of the Night at EFC Africa 24.
Oh! Dricus caught him with the head kick. Closing the gap. Now Dricus landing some shots and Mynhardt going over the top with one of his own. Frantic stuff. Yet another head kick landed by Dricus. Good for Mynhardt. He's got it in, yes. Not good at all. Du Plessis, can he finish? And he gets the submission. Dricus Du Plessis, 3-0 at EFC Africa.
Well, I just want to say to Donovan, don't underestimate me. I might only have 3 fights, but trust me, I train with the best. And I will be ready. I haven't fought anybody like me before.
This is old school versus new school. It is the veteran against the talented youngster. No doubt this is going to be a great one.
There is so much riding on this fight. The winner goes for EFC Gold.
It's the MMA veteran taking on the future middleweight megastar as Donovan Hawkey takes on Dricus Du Plessis. In 2014, Africa's greatest warriors return. The lightweight champion, Mynhardt, takes on the undefeated Frederick Naumann.
EFC Africa lightweight champion!
Nice landing shots. Oh, drops in.
And the inaugural bantamweight title fight sees Nkazimulu Zulu go to war with former teammate Charlie Weyer.
Oh my goodness me! Wow! Out of nowhere, Zulu boy, the head kick.
Charlie Silky Smooth Weyer!
Plus, an MMA veteran takes on a future middleweight megastar as Durban legend Donovan Hawkey squares off with the knockout kid, Dricus Du Plessis.
Striking, wailing away with that right hand. How is Ahana standing?
Dricus caught him with the head kick. Coming in, closing the gap. Now Dricus landing some shots. Dricus Du Plessis!
EFC Africa 27 February, Carnival City. Tickets and broadcast information at efcafrica.com.